a child, about 10 years old. I was standing in the kitchen while my parents cooked pies together. My dad was being his goofy old self as usual, and I remember giggling and asking my mom why she married my dad. I remember her response like it was yesterday: to entertain you kids. My dad certainly was entertaining in every sense of the word, and I think we can all agree that his sense of humor is what he will be most remembered for. Not only was he funny, but he was also caring, loving, sensitive, and above all, a good father. While I have so many fond memories of my father, I realize that I cannot stand up here and talk for days, so I wanted to share the few that I value and remember the most. My dad took great pride in raising all of us 5 kids. He had so many unique games that he would play with us. I remember that we would go to the park and he would lift up the lid of a sewer and say, "Hey kids, come here. You see that old troll down there?" And we would all sneak up curiously. And just as we would get close enough to get a glimpse of the old troll, he would quickly put the lid back down and jump backwards and exclaim, "Oh no, I didn't want him to get you. He was a mean old troll." And we would all squeal and back away just in time. We barely dodged that old troll. I remember another occasion as kids. Dad brought me and Deanna to the park. We had picked up a stray kitten and had the brilliant idea of trying to sneak it back home. I put the kitten up under my shirt and got into the back seat of the car. The cat started meowing. Dad looked back at us and hollered, "Hey kids, stop meowing back there." We got away with sneaking the cat home, but its existence did not last long. Mom took the cat to a shelter the same night. When I was in high school, Dad got his first work laptop computer. I remember he called me back into his office with an Excel spreadsheet pulled up and asked me, "Holly, how in the world do I get from one square to another?" It was then that I made the executive decision to make my dad's work in Excel spreadsheets. What would take him days to complete, I could finish in a matter of minutes. I like to think that my dad contributed to the great success I've had in the career of finance due to my young exposure in Excel. When I went off to college in 2003, I remember my dad dropping me off at the dorm and hugging me goodbye. He, as always, had to turn away and walk off as quickly as possible as to not let me see him cry. Then my first year of college, he would drive all the way to West Virginia and pick me up for college breaks, and he would force me to listen to Rush Limbaugh the whole way home. I remember rolling my eyes and thinking, "I can't believe he listens to this boring stuff." But honestly, today I would give anything to have those long, boring 6-hour drives with my dad back. I'll never forget any of the classic dad moments. All of the NCAA basketball games we watched together. Our Smash Daddy days, when all 5 of us kids would get together and hatch a plan to do everything possible to annoy Dad. His walks with our dog Gator in his shin-high socks, Hawaiian print shorts, and white t-shirt. The time he killed a rattlesnake with a garden hoe. The late nights of cribbage that he and my mom had together. All of our trips to Grandma and Grandpa Tjaden's cabin. The way he would holler at our chihuahua, "Gip, now Gip, you get back here, you're untrustworthy." His voice when he would sing, "Where's that stupid gay tour?" to our dog. And the look on his face when he would taste something unsavory and say, "Oh, ish." Well, I thank my dad every day for the wonderful sense of humor he gave me. What I thank him most for is the love that he showed us all. He and my mom taught me what a husband and wife relationship should look like. They struggled, they fought for us, they supported us, they did everything in their power to keep us happy. My mom supported him all the way into the end, no matter how difficult it was. My dad took great pride in each and every one of us children, regardless of what stupid games we played to annoy him, no matter what level of education we achieved, and most importantly, regardless of any mistakes we ever made. He always thought the world of us and bragged about us all. And I have him and my wonderful mother to thank for all of my accomplishments in life.